Howdy ho YouTube! It's Nuki Nook bringing you something a little different. I've got a few edits on the go, and in between I thought I'd gab about something else worth getting other players' feedback on. I'm playing Evolved in this video, but this video is not really about that. However, Evolved is a game that generally focuses on the evolution of video games. You play through the evolution of graphics, audio, software, gameplay, and the world of video games seems to evolve faster and faster as technology gets better and better. So Evolved, very fitting for this discussion. Personally, I game for the fun of gaming for my own reasons. It has a lot of actual benefits for myself as far as cognitive function and factors into mental health. But I do pay attention and delve a little deeper into a variety of gaming news and what's going on in the gaming world to a fair extent. I don't know how many of you out there play Ark Survival Evolved, but it has a huge player base and following. Real quick, for those who don't know or are new to gaming, Ark is a survival game with dinosaurs, sort of a tech archaic realm where you can build, craft, fight, and tame dinos, and work through the world with other players. So it's kind of a mix of prehistoric meets biomechanic meets futuristic fantasy. There is a lot going on. For a lot of people, it's a really fun, really involved, and really intriguing form of gameplay. So, Ark was initially released in 2017 on multiple platforms and gained a fairly decent following. Many players just eagerly awaiting new maps and updates regularly. So, those experiencing Ark right now to its fullest extent have spent countless hours and tons of trial and error figuring out every mechanic, element, and bit of story that Studio Wildcard threw their way. There's people who play this game religiously, and from the sounds of it, most of them are now pissed off. Why? A few reasons as of late. Let's dig into what's going on. Ark 2 was set to release this year for the second time. COVID pushed back the original 2022 release date, understandably, as it affected a lot of companies worldwide, so that was kind of what it is. Now, with a new announcement very recently, we learned that Ark 2 will again be pushed back to 2024. This sucks. This bites. But that's not the kicker. That is just certainly not the kicker. The biggest reason seems to be the endeavor of working with Unreal 5, the newest development engine that gives gaming just a whole new level of stellarness. It brings realism out from the screen and smacks you right in the face. And no doubt a lot more goes into bringing a complete game together with this substantial software upgrade. I'm not a developer, I don't know coding, I'm not going to pretend to know it to that extent. But with 30 plus years gaming as an avid advocate of what gaming does for me and countless others, the bigger slap to the face is how Studio Wildcard is handling the planned upgrade to the already impressive original Ark Survival Evolved game. The initial plan to upgrade the original game's graphics with Unreal 5 was supposed to be free to all who have purchased the game. However, in the announcement to delay Ark 2, came the extra announcement that the free upgrade plan will now come at a cost. Yay! So PC and Xbox gamers could purchase the upgrade only through a pre-purchase of the delayed Ark 2 game for a $60 price tag. Huh. PlayStation gamers, however, could only purchase the initial upgrade for about $40, no Ark 2 attached. So this sparked a huge war of reviews on Steam, articles through PC Gamer, IGN relating the news, and videos starting to pop up on YouTube about the news. Overall, not very well received. I mean, $60 for a pre-purchase isn't the worst, but the only way to get an upgrade to the game you already bought is buying into the next development. So with the loss of trust and community compassion, that just wouldn't cut it. Understandably. So that's that, right? Wrong, sir! Wrong! In the newest announcement, following the backlash the developer received, they done did another dumb. Just logic. Instead of attaching the pre-purchase of Ark 2 and separating the player base by console, the initial free upgrade is now standalone, $50-ish, depending on where you're from, everywhere, all around. For me, maybe more like $60-65 mark. No thanks. But wait. There is no thanks. All those beautiful, planned out, played in servers everyone commits to and gets involved in, you're gonna have to upgrade. It hasn't been clear to me if or what select data will be transferred over after upgrading to Unreal 5, but from what I understand, the old servers on the old engine will be no more. And if I'm wrong, please correct me, but it sounds like Ark is getting a big old shutdown to revamp as Ark. And like buy it again and maybe have to restart some, if not everything. Again, please correct me if I misunderstood this, but in any regard, I've played Ark. The large file size stops me from keeping it installed as I like to play a little variety of games at a time, so I haven't been able to put a whole lot of time into it. Only for that reason have I not gotten attached to the game, although I did love what I did get to play. It was very enthralling, the graphics are amazing, the gameplay was fun and interesting, but to be perfectly honest, any interest I had in playing again might be gone. I can be pretty forgiving about glitches, bugs, delays, unfinished work, and appreciate an overall concept or depth into what's put into the game. I don't appreciate feeling shirked or others feeling shafted. There are multiple ways to handle debacles. Always comes down to choice, and I'm not sure this was the most ethical choice to appease the public. What are your thoughts? Look into what's going on. Feel free to leave a comment or your opinion. Keep it clean and friendly, but I genuinely want to know what your guys' thoughts are on the Ark controversy specifically, or even just about this type of gaming news, if you like to know more, or other bits of news I come across. I always have lots of thoughts and opinions. Don't often share the passion I feel about these kind of things, but it's nice to open up the conversation, which might also help developers or communities understand where people are coming from, right? So thanks for listening to me rant a bit. Looking forward to what you guys have to say in the comments. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, cheers, and happy gaming.